Hey, how are you? Talked to a dear friend today from India, and she told me what I knew. But when your friend says it, it registers. She says, Joy, you're talking about the same stuff. I said, I know. I don't know what to talk about. So, I have found a wonderful cheat sheet that has all sorts of stuff on there, and I'm going to start talking about stuff, just pulling it out. Okay, so what was one of my big challenges? Well, I have lost everything, everything, and gone back to zero multiple times. And the best way to describe this is I arrived in America in 2017 with 3 suitcases and a 2.5-year-old. I had a house, but it was rented out. I had suitcases, and that was it. And God always provided. So I remember going down to the Goodwill. I had rented a house. I had a job, so money was coming in. I rented a house. And was like, okay, we need forks. We need plates. And I looked at stuff. I'm like, you know what? I only need 4 plates. I only need 4 cups. I only need some plastic. I only need some silverware. And I just slowly started building my collection. And now I have hodgepodge. And I'll be honest, I love it. Because having lost all of my stuff twice makes things not that important. Now, I will go back. 2015, I sent all of my home goods. So all my dishes, my pictures, all the beautiful art, everything that I loved, I sent it to India because I was married to an Indian man and I was going to set up house there. Well, life is life, and the stuff never arrived. And I will be honest, I was very attached to that stuff. And I cried, and I cried, and I cried, and I cried. But you know what? It's years later. I now live in my house, the same house that I had all that stuff in. And guess what? I have empty walls, so I can buy art. When I lived here before I left for India, I had too much. I had to rotate my art out. I had to put stuff in the shelves and take it out. And that is the land of access that is America. And now one thing I really want to do is I don't want to go to access. I don't want to buy too much. So I go into a place, I'm like, hey, it looked nice, but I don't need it. I don't have a place to put it. I don't want clutter. So that is the blessing that I have learned from having lost everything twice, is that stuff no longer really matters to me. I do have to say I love it. You know, for example, I've got this little beautiful Wonder Woman. My mom gave it to me. She told me I was her Wonder Woman. And then it's in a cup from Thailand with a name tag that my niece made me and a note from a wonderful, beautiful girl and rocks from a friend. This is kind of my little altar here. Things that inspire me. A girlfriend made me this beautiful flower thing, and it's got stuff in it from Israel, dirt and stuff like that, which I think is really cool. And so I have here things that I love. Now, if I was to lose them, yeah, I would miss them. But guess what? Life goes on. We are what we choose to think about. And it's like, no, it can't be that easy. It is that easy. If I just simply say, I'm not going to think about this. I'm going to upgrade my thinking. And every time that thought comes in, replace it with something better. Just a little bit better. Doesn't have to be big. And then you just keep working on that and keep working on that. Slowly by slowly, I can take this brain and turn it into what I want it to be. All right, there you have it. Hope that gives you something to work with. Take care of yourselves. And remember, if you're still on here, there's a great webinar tonight that will teach you some amazing stuff about money. If you want to learn it, let me know. Bye.